some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with the Los Angeles Rams. On the return, Andy Isabella. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Andy Isabella on the return. The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Murray now on first down. Forced out to his left. He'll try and run it. And right away, he lost the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A.
That might be it right there.
Sam Sloman for the...
It gives some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Cardinals take over first and 10.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
And 7.
Come on. 59 mark, 59 mark. Check, 59. Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Give me that ball.
On 2nd and 7, Murray steps away to his left. He'll run it. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
Good for a Cardinals.
Throwing on first down is Murray. Eluding the pressure right. His throw caught at about the 5. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down. Stepping up. He'll try and run. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Gain of a yard.
Second down and goal. Murray buying time to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. On the return, it's Simba Webster. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
On the return, the Rams take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Goff will lead the Rams up here first and 10 at their own 27. First carry now for the Memphis man, Darrell Henderson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Rams.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Robert Woods, the intended receiver that time. But it's going to be second down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun. Gone. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Normally, you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks him, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. The tight end, Max Williams, the intended receiver. But now it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, he was just trying to contain DeAndre Hopkins, and he got a little too close.
And because of his ability to line up in different spots on the field and come at you from different angles, different guys have to cover him, and all of them have the same issue. How do you do it without interfering? In this case, it didn't get done.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Gain of 7.
A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Aaron Donald in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
For the field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
1st and 10. At their own 24-yard
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Goff fakes the give to Brown. He'll throw. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. He was brought down by Devon Kennard.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Goff. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
And a Rams 1st down.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports.
10, Rams 7.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Here's Goff. Right right side complete. That's Woods. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That catch good for only a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 17-yard line.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. They'll run it here with Brown. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
1st and goal, Los Angeles.
Here's Goff. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Intended for Malcolm Brown.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
On 2nd and goal, Goff. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Chandler Jones has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
Now Goff on 3rd and goal. Flushed out right. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. He's at the 50. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. A bad 3rd down mistake there.
Points were already on the board in their mind. And that's the worst part about it, right? Because it's just like in golf. Never count it in the cup until it rolls in there. Otherwise, you can really get messed up with your scores. In this case, you know they thought, hey, at least 3, maybe even a chance to get 6. It's a little bit demoralizing going off the field. Now that you've turned it over and you come up empty.
Yeah, if he holds on to that, at least the field goal on 4th down. Now they lose it. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. From the gun, Murray being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. Larry Fitzgerald, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. And his kick is good.
Makes the score Cardinals 17, Rams 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doc.
Robert Woods, he's at the 30, 10, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Complete to number 17.
Robert Woods, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Rams strike quickly here for 6 points. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
Cardinals 17, Rams 14.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. Caught on the left side, Fitzgerald. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. Michael Brockers in on the stop. From just shy of midfield, Murray dancing to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Fitzgerald. 23 yards the pickup there. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
The ball carrier.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
On second down, here's Murray. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Incomplete.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
And able to find Kirk complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Christian Kirk, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. They'll fake the give. Now gone. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. And that's caught at the 25. And all the way down inside the 25 before he gets out of bounds. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Goff. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Check 59, Mike is 59.
Here's Goff. His throw incomplete. The safety, Buda Baker, there to force the incompletion. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range, so now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Throwing on third. Goff. Complete. Jefferson the target. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
17.
So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Murray forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They do go for it. It's Murray. And it is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. Off play action to Akers. Here's Goff. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
17,
Robert Woods with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And that is going to tie our game. Time.
That ties the game 24-24.
Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will be a touchback. No return from Isabella.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. Couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
10 at the 42.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Murray to air it out again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Pass intended for Larry Fitzgerald.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
2nd and goal.
26 months.
Now Murray again. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. He's at the 50. 30. 20. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action.
Let's go!
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. A fairly short kick from the 14. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
10 at their own 27-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect But overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
On the tackle. A gain of 14. First down, Rams.
On 1st and 10, Goff. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Quick throw complete to Reynolds. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
11 at the 37-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Goff. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Rams have broken our tie as they take the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will be a touchback. No return from Isabella.
At their own 25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards on the play, first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First down, Murray. Steps away to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete.
Incomplete.
Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Murray buying time to his left. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing again, Murray. Being chased out left. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Here we go on 4th down with Murray. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Byron Murphy, the one who got a hand in to knock it away. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. Phoenix, Arizona's the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. 3rd quarter action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 16 yards, a first down.
2-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. And he stopped immediately there.
The ball carrier.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Quick toss by Goff is complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
throw is gone. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Corey Peters slipping in and getting the sack. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. You go to the playmakers.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Dancing to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
But we saw that they had a lot of success last week throwing the football, but that hasn't translated to this week. But with his team behind, I don't expect him to back off. I expect him to keep firing.
They're going to try and throw. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Troy Hill picks it, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run this with Akers. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll be a 1st down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
And the Rams 1st down.
On the ground, it's Akers. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
The ball carrier.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 1st down L.A. Goff finding Reynolds there.
At the 4-yard line.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Cam Akers, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams add on to their lead. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
At the 33-yard line.
Forced out to his left. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. Oh, wide open, complete. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
Murray now on 1st down. He'll find his running back, Eno Benjamin. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. Going deep for Hopkins. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Jalen Ramsey. And he will take it on out to the 20-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 25.
Goff now looks to throw. Airing it out deep for Wood. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, L.A.
Goff's pass.
4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard, but that is not the case as we play on here this 4th quarter. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again. Murray, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Steps away to his left. And that will be incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They're going for it. It's Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And this is incomplete. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Completed to the right flat, and they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down, L.A.
On the play. 1st down, Rams.
Goff on 1st down. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A.
17.
Robert Woods there to make the grab. And this offense is running away with this one. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. From just shy of midfield, Murray.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill. As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. Buying time to his left. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Got a man, it's complete. Williams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
28-yard line.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Fitzgerald hauling it in for Murray. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Being chased out left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Flushed out right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? Let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favor.
And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there, and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
1st down, Rams.
2 for 1. Exit. 59 mark, 59 mark.
Goff going to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Out of the gun. Goff. And he'll find Henderson there. It's complete. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 14. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
58 to Mike. Watch the run, watch the run.
On first down, it's gone. Flush to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Again, gone. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Josh Reynolds that time, and it's third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10.
Yards to go.
To the air again, Goff. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks.
Goff's pass. Intercepted. The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not